What's up, y'all? Malcolm Reed here from How to Barbecue Right. When you're in the Chattanooga area and you're looking for barbecue supplies, you got to check out my buddy Steve's Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. And Steve and his staff have all your outdoor grilling, smoking, live fire cooking supplies. You can find my killer hog stuff there, plus a ton of other cool stuff. So y'all stop in and see Steve. Tell him Malcolm sent you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
All right, welcome everybody to the Owl's Nest Barbecue Tuesday night catch-up show. I'm Steve Ray. Pete is with his wife because it's his wife's birthday. And so they're all congregating over at Pete's daughter's house and having a birthday party for Connie. So Connie, from everybody at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply, happy number. I wouldn't dare. I know, I wouldn't dare. Happy birthday. I'll just say that. Happy birthday. You know, my daughter's birthday is this weekend. And you know what else is this weekend? That's right, the Jack Daniel's Invitational Barbecue World Championship. And I looked at the date a couple weeks ago and I thought, you know, I don't have anything going that weekend. I think I'll go to the Jack. So I made all my calls. I got everybody at work covered. I got everybody to run the cash register for me. I got everybody to help here at the house. And my last call was to my other daughter. And I said, hey, Sarah, I'm going to need some help this weekend. I'm going to go to the Jack. And she said, oh, so you're not coming to Emma's birthday party? And I said, I forgot all about it. So I had a giant rerun. Had to go back and call everybody and tell them, never mind, I'm not going to the Jack. It's my daughter Emma's birthday party. So we will be here this Saturday. And I'll be at the store this Saturday too, in anticipation of Emma's birthday party. I got a great guest coming up in just a little bit. One of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Billy Holland from North Georgia. We're going to talk about his recent championship at one of the local barbecue contests. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show on YouTube. And just go ahead and subscribe. Don't watch for free. You can watch for free if you want to, but just subscribe. Do me a solid. And you can also hear all these shows in podcast form on Spotify. The Owl's Nest Barbecue Show with Steve Ray on Spotify. I've got a ton of content back there. So if you want to listen to past shows, if you're driving somewhere and you just want to hear a friendly voice, go to Spotify, the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show with Steve Ray, and you can listen to them all. A lot of fun. We're brought to you by Pit Barrel Cookers, America's favorite drum cooker. Folks, Owl's Nest Barbecue is the #1 place, I'm going to say, in the eastern United States for the Pit Barrel Cooker. We've got all the accessories, all the drums. We got covers. We've got ash pans. We've got special grates, hangers. We've got it all. If you're a Pit Barrel Cooker fan, or if you want to be a Pit Barrel Cooker fan, by all means, stop by Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. You'll be amazed at all the Pit Barrel Cooker stuff we have. I love them. It's my favorite thing to cook on. It makes the best food you'll ever taste. They're inexpensive. They're easy to use. It'll turn your regular barbecue into superb quality barbecue. We're also brought to you by the complete line of pellet cookers, Green Mountain Grills, the best pellet cooker on the market, the Ledge and the Peak and the other one. We've got all of them in stock. We're also brought to you by Blackstone Griddle. We've got those in stock right now. Perfect tailgating time to get a Blackstone Griddle. They're a lot of fun. We do our Smoky Owl dogs on the Blackstone Griddle. Man, they sell. People love them. People just love them. And the best kettle grill on the market, we've got the Napoleon Kettle Grill. Super, super, super simple to use. It's the classic. It's the one that won the West, $389. Come by and get it. Super high quality, and you will love it. All right, let's real quick. Let's check the comments. Jeffrey says, "Good evening and happy birthday, Connie." Jeff says he's going to be at the Jack, and Jeff says the PBC is a rib machine. Jeff, you are right on all three of those statements. That's for sure. Okay, what did we learn this weekend from the college and football ranks?
What Steve learned this weekend.
And I'll tell you what I learned this weekend. This is what we all learned this weekend from watching football. I learned that Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson is the son of Jason Simpson. And you say, who is Jason Simpson? Jason Simpson is the head coach of the University of Tennessee at Martin football program. And Jason used to coach here at UTC under Rodney Allison back around, I think it was around 2001, 02, 03, somewhere in those areas. He was the offensive coordinator. And his son, Ty, is the quarterback on the Alabama football team. I did not know that until Daryl Patterson posted it on Facebook this weekend. I had no idea. So I learned that this weekend. What else did we learn? I learned that Diego Pavia, the quarterback for Vanderbilt, his mom, let me find it. His mom is pretty cute. That's her right there. Antoinette Pavia. Now I'm going to tell you something. They kept showing her during the Alabama game. She was having a ball. And Pavia at Vandy, he is having a ball. And I say, good for them. She raised him as a single mother, and he credits all of his success to her, telling him to never quit. It's a wonderful story, and I hope those two just have a great time partying at every football game and making the most of this special time in that young man's career. So good for you, Antoinette. Good for you, Diego. You've got a great family there, and I hope you just wish you all the best, because you deserve it. What else did we learn? I learned that Billy Napier beat a very mediocre Texas team this Saturday. That's good. You know why that's good? Because Florida will have to keep him for a while, and that's good for all of us. So Florida, you need Billy Napier. Billy Napier, you need Florida. So you just stay there. And I'm going to tell you what, the number one thing I learned, this guy right here, Amari DiMercado. Amari is a running back for the Arizona Cardinals. On a 72-yard breakaway run Sunday against the Titans, Amari was about to score a touchdown on a 72-yard run. However, right before the goal line, Amari decided to get cute and toss the football. He did not have possession of it when he crossed the goal line. That is a fumble through the end zone. No touchdown. Titans ball on the 20. The Titans came back from 21-6 in the fourth quarter and beat Arizona 22-21 Sunday. First win for the Titans. So this is what I want everybody to do if you're a Titans fan. That's what I learned. You got to be thankful. I want everybody to send Amari flowers and a big thank you note and thank him for giving the Titans their first victory of the year. They deserved it, and he certainly will not go Chad Powers again on us. Okay, hold the football, Amari. Just hold on to the football. We're gonna be right back as soon as I finish throwing this tablet away. We're gonna run an ad, and then when we come back, I've got Billy Holland on the other side. You're watching and listening to the Owl's Nest Barbecue Catch-Up Show live here on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be right back.
This is Ned. He is the proud owner of a pit barrel cooker. Dad, tell us what you like about it the most.
It's an excitement every time you use it.
Excitement?
Excitement. It's every time. I put a roast in there. My wife loved it. 3.5 pounds. Let's see, I've had steaks in it, cooked chicken in it, hang the birds in there, hung steaks, hot dogs, put some seasoning on them, and just hung them up. with your little hangers here.
Yeah.
And just hung them up in there for about, I don't know, a half hour, 45 minutes. Came out nice and juicy and tender.
Hey, have you got a hot rod? How about a luxury car? How about one of these? How about a weed eater? How about a leaf blower? How about a Ford tractor? You need this non-ethanol fuel available at Steve Ray's Midnight Oil in Ottawa, where everybody gets their non-ethanol fuel right there at Steve Ray's Midnight Oil. Great prices on tires, too. Come to Steve Ray's Midnight Oil in Ottawa.
You know, Pete, there's just something about charcoal. You know what?
Hey, nothing like the smell, the taste, the flavor, everything about charcoal is amazing. I actually think that's where we're back to, Steve. People are starting to enjoy charcoal again like they used to, and it's a craze.
It's such a good smell. The flavor can't be beat.
By the way, you know what I love about this? It's the handle. You know, this one pulls to the side. And I love that about that.
Yeah, it gets out of the way, and you don't have to reach over the flame.
Right.
The Napoleon kettle, you need to get one.
Hey, real quick before we go to Billy, Saturday, October the 25th from 11 to 5 is the Burning Bush Baptist Church Barbecue Bash. That's going to be held at 2195 Burning Bush Road down in, I think that's Ringgold. They call that Ringgold or Fort Oglethorpe. But they're going to have a contest down there, and they're going to have barbecue, and they're going to have all kinds of fun things. There it is. There's the fire right there. The Burning Bush Baptist Barbecue Bash, October the 25th, 11 to 5. That's on a Saturday, October the 25th. The weather should be broken by then. Let's hope. And we'll get some nice weather coming up. And that'll be a great, great time for everybody. All right, let's head over to the green room. And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Billy Holland. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
I'm doing good. Michael Williams said, good evening to everybody. Heath Jordan says, I'll see you guys there. We'll be seeing you at the Burning Bush contest, Billy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm in there.
Because you just happen to be coming off, and I'm going to get good at this one of these days. Look at this right there. The grand champion of Taylor's Rorton Club Barbecue Bash 2025 is Billy Holland.
Yes,
Congratulations to you, sir.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and show your pork. And I want everybody to check this box out. I'll bet this box, what this box weigh, 4 pounds?
I put enough in there for all of them, for sure.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a good looking box too, Billy. I love the way you've got the smoke ring on the left side and the pulled pork on the right, and of course the money muscle down the middle.
Yeah.
That's a good looking presentation.
I try to give a little contrast in the colors and the style of meat in my box. I try to, if it all turns out good, so.
I talked to David Taylor a little bit about this contest. What'd you think about old Heath Jordan's contest? It seems like he had a pretty good turnout.
He ran it,
like a lot of fun.
He ran it well. It was well organized, ran smooth. All the times were good. It was, I think for his first time, it was great. He said next year he learned a lot this year. So it's, I think it'll be, even better next year.
Billy, was it a pork and chicken or pork and ribs?
Pork, chicken, and ribs.
All three.
Yeah,
all
and
three.
baked beans for people's choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how did you do on the ribs?
I think I hadn't got an email yet, but I believe I was 4th in chicken and 4th in ribs.
Okay, and then first.
But the thing in chicken, top 3 was 0.6 points between the top 3.
Oh my gosh.
That's how close chicken was. But I think what got me the grand champion was my pork was 50 points ahead of second place.
50 points?
50 points, yes.
Whoa.
So
Man, that's first with a
no
bullet.
pun intended, but I smoked him on the pork.
You did. What do you there's all kinds of methods, and I love talking to people about how they're cooking in contests now, because it has changed. It has changed so fast over the years on how people how people cook. What are you cooking on now, and what kind of timelines are you running?
Well, being all three meats and doing the beans too, I took my barrel cooker, which is a Super 55 gallon drum cooker,
Mm-hmm.
and I took my Old Country gravity fed. So
Okay.
I have room to, for all the meats and everything else. I really use my drum for the chicken, and then the pork and ribs, I kind of let them smoke on the gravity fed for a while. So
Do you use that gravity feed as a warmer too at times?
at times, yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
cut the beans in and out of it, and
Yeah.
I got a Cambro style warmer too. So, that comes in handy.
I tell people the two best tools you can ever have, and whether you're doing competition barbecue or backyard barbecue, are Cambro and a thermometer.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You've got those two
I,
things.
I would agree 100% with that. Yes.
You can serve.
Yep.
You can serve good barbecue to anybody for a long time.
Yep.
What, Billy, on your methodology, especially your pork butts, are you cooking them whole, or are you just cooking the collars now?
I cook them whole up to, around 185 or so, and then I'll cut that money muscle off and I'll wrap it up by itself.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of seasoning or, whatever I want to put on, a little butter and brown sugar. And I'll put it in the Cambro for a little while. And then when it's time to get it back out, I'll just kind of stick it in for another 20, 30 minutes, just enough to warm it back up, enough to slice it and put it in the box.
Yeah. That seems.
Because you don't want it up to the same temperature you do your pulled pork. You don't want to take it over 200. You're gonna have a pulled money muscle, a mushy money muscle. So
yeah, Heath Jordan, the fellow that put the contest on, said pork blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
So that's
Thank you. Hey, thank you.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. That's what I wanted. What got you interested in competition barbecue? Because we've known each other, what now, 5-6 years?
Yeah.
And I don't think you were doing too much before you started coming in the store. Maybe.
No, when I come in, I think I'd only done maybe 2 or 3 competitions. So I think it's like everybody else, watching pit masters, and hey, I can do that, and it was years later. I tried for, I think, 3 years trying to get into Ruby Falls. It's a kind of invitation only. If you're in, you're in. If somebody don't get in, then whoever's next in line is there. So
yeah.
And one year I happened to get the email, congratulations, you're in. So, and that was it. We got hooked right there.
And other than barbecue too, you cook a lot of chili.
Yeah. When barbecue slows down, I get in chili end of the year. So it's something fun to do.
What's the difference between, I've never been to, other than the chili contest I put on, what's one like out there?
It's pretty much the same. It's kind of a one-day deal. You show up early in the morning and cook your chili, or most time you can bring it already prepared and warm it up there. And you're serving out of the 2-ounce serving cups like you would a People's Choice somewhere, And it's a fun event,
Are they mostly People's Choice, or do they have judges usually?
Usually both.
Okay,
There's usually People's Choice, Judge's Choice. There's usually a hottest, best decorated booth. They usually have a few different categories at a chili competition.
Yeah, they bring out a lot of people, don't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. This new place I've been going to, Georgia. I got it wrote down here: Georgia Chili Cooks and Cook-Offs on Facebook. These guys down there, I mean, they're a lot of good people I met this last competition I went to. And they put on an event almost every weekend somewhere in Georgia. It's, I met just a lot of great people down there.
Yeah. See, we'll take a few Gate hands here. It was awesome meeting you, Grill Billy.
Yeah.
I guess he was at the Rurton Club.
Yep. Yes, sir.
It's one nice thing about barbecue contests. You meet so many neat people.
Yeah. You might see them once a year, but they're like your best friend when you see them at one time a year.
Your friendship with them comes kind of seamless.
Yeah. It don't seem like the year went by when the time you seen them was the last time, so.
Yeah. Now this coming up is the Burning Bush Barbecue Bash on the 25th.
Yeah.
Have you got anything next weekend between the two?
Scottsboro, I'm going down there next weekend.
Okay, and that's where Michael
that's
and
the one
Jason going
time
that one too,
I'm
right?
hoping for a second place because I want Michael and Jason to get first, and I'll be the buffer between them and everybody else to make sure they get that championship.
So you're going down there. So
I'm
give
going as a
everybody
blocker. I'm going as a blocker this weekend.
what give a little timeline on what your timeline's going to be if somebody's out there listening and interested in competition barbecue. What give me a timeline that you got?
Yeah,
From Scottsboro.
you're usually hanging out on a Friday night, talking with everybody, walking around, probably having a couple adult cold beverages or so, and then you try to get you a couple hours sleep, make sure you got everything prepared, and then you get up 3, 4 in the morning whenever you think you need to start getting everything ready, get your fire going, get your meats prepared, get everything seasoned, and then you're probably going to put your big meats on first, your pork, and
Yeah.
your ribs and chicken. It's kind of later in the morning, because they're not going to be a couple hours on your chicken at the most, and
Right.
4 hours so on your ribs, but then like we was talking about, that Cambro helps you a lot. If you get done a little too quick, you can always hold that meat.
Oh yeah. I mean, and you can hold chicken, you can hold ribs, we all know you can hold
Yeah.
pork easily. What
Yeah.
have you thought about trimming that pork butt down belly and just cooking I guess they call it the collar.
Collar, yeah. You can buy them collars yourself at Walmart, but they usually don't have too pretty of a money muscle involved in it. They kind of, I think they probably trimmed their ugliest pork butt they got to make them collars there. Which that's where I shop for my meat usually. So they usually have, not bad meat at Walmart at a reasonable price. So I've not shopped around at many places. So I don't know where everybody else buys their meat or if they spend more than your average price or what. But that's just where I get my meat.
No, Walmart's got some of the best fillets,
flat ribs,
I've eaten.
straight bones, and it's pretty good money muscles on their pork butts, and
absolutely
not bad chicken. So
anywhere that's got Bill's got a good selection where you can dig in there and find some straight bone ribs, find a nice marbled money muscle.
And if you're nice, you might find somebody let you walk in the back and look in a box. So
yeah. They don't like you to do that in my Walmart.
No, they don't like it.
They don't like it at all. I was asked to leave one time, but I said I need 2 briskets. That's all I want. What they do? You go into Walmart. You go in the afternoon, and I go in and say, all right, I'm gonna grab 2 briskets before I go home, so I can cook them overnight. And there's no briskets in there.
Yeah.
And they got them.
Yep.
You go in the back. There's 4 cases.
Yeah.
Filled with them. You say, why don't you put them out? Somebody might buy them if you put them out. And so you got to go in the back and dig through the boxes. And when you're digging through the boxes, you might as well dig around and get the best ones, right?
That's it.
If you're gonna be digging, I'm gonna dig for the best one. Well, Billy, good. That is so great that you've you're on a run here now. Let's see. Let's go back a few weeks ago. 3rd place in that chili contest.
Yeah.
And that's
right
yeah. Yeah. They got a little
light shining on it, but yeah.
How many contestants were in that one?
I believe there was 10 plus teams there.
Yeah.
And they had different categories. They had a crock pot category and a big pot category, and it was a well run event too.
Now, what do you cook?
It was run by.
What do you cook your chili in?
I cook a big pot. Usually a 220 quarts is what I do. So 10 gallons.
In a lodge, you cook it in a lodge?
No, it's just I use this big stainless pot, like soup pot or whatever.
So, okay. Ken Smith checking in from.
I did make my people's choice into my lodge 5-quart by itself, or my judge's choice by itself, and then what I was serving to the people, I'm making a big pot, just to keep it just keep it to your one recipe, because once you start multiplying your recipe, you get too big, you might overpower one thing to another.
Yeah.
If you just times a teaspoon times 10, that's going to overpower something certain things.
I know.
Yeah.
I like to use. I'm not a real chili guy, but I do like to make a couple of batches of chili in the wintertime, 2 or 3, and I'll use the Meat Church chili seasoning.
Yeah.
And boy, I tell you what, if you use too much of that, wow, you gotta
Yeah.
start adding to it and get a bigger
Yeah.
pot. Another beer,
Yeah.
more beans. I mean, because boy, that stuff will get hot in a hurry. But it's pretty good. We've got that at the store too. So you get third in chili. A couple weeks ago, you get first place. This past weekend up at the Ruritan Club. That's in was that in Polk County or Bradley County?
That's Bradley, Cleveland.
Bradley County.
Yep.
And then you're heading down to Alabama next weekend.
Yep.
Are you in that points race that Michael and Jason are in?
No.
You didn't.
No.
Okay.
I couldn't make all of them, so I didn't.
That's a unique format, though. That's something that
it is. I was in the first one, and I didn't do well enough to worry about getting in any more of them. So I kind of was watching them. I was kind of watching them climb the ladder there. I think I've been in 2 of them so far. And kind of watched the progress of what everybody's doing. I was at the one where Michael and Jason got the grand championship. So
the 180 in chicken. Don't forget to say that.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to say Jason Pan unless you say 180 in chicken. Well, is the one in Alabama your last one for the year?
We got that. Then we got the Burning Bush, and then I've got
that's right.
probably 3 chili competitions coming up. I got
You're busy, then. That's good.
Morris, Alabama, Chilimaga, and Maine times 24. So,
hey, how is that Maine times 24 one?
That's something. That's something to see. If you ain't never been there, go see it just to see the parade first thing Saturday morning, because it's a parade of freaks. No, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just saying it's like a circus event. I mean, I think people must come from everywhere in the world with their homemade bicycles, because there's bicycles you ain't gonna see nowhere else but on TV or Maine times 24. There's people make in their garage and maybe ride 1 time a year. I don't know. Double decker unicycles, and it's a sight to see. That's what I'll say. And it's a 24-hour event, so a lot of them guys have been there since Friday night. So
you can't drink for 24 hours if you don't start early. That's a big chili contest too, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a big event for I'm not sure how many years, but it's been I know here in town, a local celebrity there, Jeff Styles, won it for many years in a row himself. So, and I don't know, he don't do it anymore, but it's a big event. A lot of people come down there.
I heard he's got a mean pot of chili.
He must have, because he won it, and it's hard. There's a lot of good chili cooks there.
Absolutely. Hey, have you got time to let's go over the pictures?
Oh yeah, no hurry.
That's Alan right there, Billy. He bought a pit barrel cooker a couple of weeks ago. I just wanted to let everybody know we got more pit barrels in, and
you can't beat a barrel.
No, I'm telling you, folks.
Taste, the time, the temperature. I mean,
easy.
You can set it, forget it, like a pellet grill.
Easy to use.
Light that and go to bed.
And the taste is just unbelievable. It's so good. We made chicken quarters on mine last weekend. We sold out both days. They're fantastic.
You get that. Yep. I say a stick burner plus taste out of them.
Yep. There's Billy's championship pork box there. If you're new to the game, that's pulled pork on the left. That's all the he went through and got the smoke rings, looks like. Then down the middle is a money muscle, and on the right is pulled pork.
Yeah.
And I don't have to tell you that's some good looking meat. Perry Collins checking in. Look at those things, Billy.
Yep.
That's some good looking drums now.
Yep.
Some good looking wings, cooking them in that pan with that riser in there. That's a good way to do it. Billy, I saw this. This is Homer. That's Homer Chow. He's one of the famous Chow twins here in Etowah. And Homer was going across the bridge here on
Oh man.
Shortdale Springs Road.
Yeah.
And I pulled up to
Too
Homer. And
much short about that, I don't think.
I said, Homer, where did you get that old cart at? I mean, that cart doesn't look like, that cart don't look like it's anything. And I just couldn't believe that he was driving that cart. If I'd got in a cart like that, it wouldn't go 10 feet. But Homer and his brother Henry, they're quite a pair, and no telling what those guys will come up with. Let's see. There's those are Jason's ribs. That's Jason. I think that was from. I can't remember if that was from. No, that was just from last weekend. He's just cooking. Jason cooks. On the weekend he'll cook 50 pounds of food.
Yeah.
He'll start cooking Thursday for a Saturday game. Here's his pork belly. If you're wondering how you do pork belly burn ends, that's how you do it, folks. Brown sugar and butter, and then you just stick them in the back of the smoker.
Glaze right there.
And you pound them, and in about 3 hours, those things will be perfect. There they are, right there, and they looking good. Let's see, those are Perry's wings again. I got two pictures of Perry's wings. Here's Steve Davidson checking in. That's his pork butt. Steve did a cook. He got a recipe, I think, from Matt Pittman, and followed it to a T and did some pork tacos. And so that was the pork butt that he did.
Oh yeah, that's good.
We got plenty of butter on it, which is butter's just good thing.
Billy.
I went to a school one time, and the guy, it was Donnie Bray, Warren County Pork Choppers. He'd been on board. If that name sounds familiar, he was on Barbecue Pitmaster one time. And he said, "I'm going to give you the secret ingredients to good barbecue at this school." Well, that's what we're all looking for, the secret ingredient. What's the secret? What's the secret? So the first half, Friday was a half day, and he didn't divulge it. And so everybody was, kind of, on edge. And then we went about half the next day, and he didn't divulge it. And then he said, "Okay, coming up, get ready. I'm going to give you the secret." So, of course, everybody got their phones out and their recording devices out. And he goes, "All right, honey." And he talks to his wife. He goes, "Give me the secret ingredients." He holds up a bottle of butter and a salt shaker. He goes, "That's your secret ingredients right there, butter and salt." And he said, "I'll tell you what." He said, "You take a baked potato and you put it in the microwave or put it in the oven, you cook it. You don't put anything on it and you eat it. It's no good, is it? Starchy, doesn't taste worth a flip. But you put a little butter on it and a little salt on it, and then all of a sudden, voila.
Yep.
It's one of the best tasting foods in the world. A simple baked potato."
I will agree.
And that makes so much sense to me. So that's why you see, if you watch TV, you're saying, "What is everybody putting butter on their food for?" That's the reason.
Yeah.
Because Donnie Bray told me. There's some, now these are neat. These are from Steve Davidson. Those are those, they're the little like muffins, not muffins, but cinnamon rolls. You put in the oven.
Oh yeah.
You wrap them around sausages.
Yeah.
So the real sweet roll wrapped around a sausage. And I thought that was really clever. And I like the way those things look like Dalmatians, don't they?
Yeah.
I like
They
that.
good
I thought
with
that was
maple syrup.
Yeah, I thought that was a real good idea, Steve Davis. He has always got some good ideas going. And that's what he cooked everything on, was his drum. We were talking about drums earlier. And of course he's using the good charcoal, the Lump brand. We sell that at the store too. But folks, I'm gonna tell you something. If you have not tried a drum smoker, please do. Come by the store. We've got them. There's one right there. They're simple.
Yeah.
That's the Pit Barrel Cooker. Steel and rebar, that's what they're made of. And I'll show you how to use it. And I'll let you taste some food that comes off of it. It's just a fantastic tool to use.
That's probably the cheapest drum on the market too, and it's
the best.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the best. It's cheap, and it just flat works. Let's see. Well, there's the pork butt that Steve did. That's when you just put it on. And there's the pulled pork. Look how pretty that is, Bill.
It's good.
Looks
Yep,
just like
with
yours.
Barclay in there.
Yeah, looks just like yours. Thomas Damon checking in from Germany. He's got a lodge pot.
Yep, he cooked off the cast iron.
Yeah, it looks like what does that look like? Chicken.
Chickens, potatoes,
Yeah.
carrots, onions.
He's got a whole country worth of stuff put in there. There's Steve. There's the taco that Steve Davidson did. It's a good looking taco. I wish he'd have turned it over so we could have seen the pork in it. But man, I love tacos.
Oh yeah.
I just love them. There's Amari. There's Antoinette, and there is the supermoon.
Yep, I was looking at that through my telescope the other night, boys. That was nice.
That
About 5 minutes, and the clouds come in on me, and I couldn't see it no more.
Billy, the first person to walk on the moon was who? Do you know? Neil
Don't
Armstrong.
ask me questions like that.
Neil Armstrong was the first person to walk on the
See, I
moon.
knew that, but
I know you did.
can't put me on the spot now.
But this is a good one. Who's the last person to walk on the moon?
The last person.
The last person. Who's the last guy that said, don't forget to turn the light out?
I do not know
Apollo
that.
17.
Do not know that.
First right answer. I'll give him an Owl's Nest Barbecue T-shirt. So everybody jump on
There
Google.
you go, guy. That's a good deal.
And that's a good. That'll be a good thing. First one that comes through, we'll get an Owl's Nest Barbecue T-shirt at the store. You got to come to the store and get it. But the first one who can tell me the last person to walk on the moon. They took a car up there 3 times. Apollo 15, 16, and 17. Billy had a little
car.
lunar.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant a real car. I was like,
No, a lunar rover.
Yeah, the rovers. Yeah.
Yeah. And yes or no? Did the lunar rover have keys?
Did it have keys?
Did it
I'm
have
going to
keys?
say yes.
No, it didn't. No keys.
No.
No
Oh,
keys.
see.
But
Thought
you
it was
know
gonna be
how you
one
steered
night,
it?
I'm guessing.
You know how you steered it with a joystick. They invented the joystick.
Yeah, like the little Atari joystick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love watching those moon shots. I used to love it.
Yeah.
I used to love it.
Yeah.
Last man on the moon, anybody? Last man on the moon? I know everybody's got Google.
Where's
This guy
Jeff
died.
Maxwell? I know he knows it.
Who?
Jeff Maxwell. Where's he?
I mean,
at?
he's got Siri. He's usually pretty quick on that. He died recently. Last guy did. Let's see what we got here. Steve Davidson with the correct answer. Eugene Cernan. Gene Cernan. That's right, Steve. You get a free Owl's Nest Barbecue T-shirt. Gene Cernan was the last person on Apollo 17 to walk on the moon. Apollo 18, 19, and 20 were scrubbed after interest waned, and Congress started questioning, is it really worth it going to the moon? And they had to scrub the last 3 missions that Apollo was going to go. But we made it. We made it.
Yep.
And within the 10 years of when President Kennedy challenged us to go to the moon and return a person safely from the moon and back to Earth.
Yep.
We did it. That's a good thing. That's a real good thing. All right. Bill, you got anything else you wanted to share with us? Anything you got going?
I think I'm good, except everybody come on out to the Owl's Nest and buy some supplies.
That's right. If you come out there on Saturday morning, you'll probably see Billy.
Yep.
You'll probably be there this weekend, won't you?
It's possible. I'm
We'll see.
working so much. I'm kind of
Yeah.
in between what I got time to do. I got time to do and then go to sleep, get up, and do it all again. So it's that time of year for us.
You're darn right. That's a good thing. Billy, thank you so much.
Yes,
I appreciate you.
Steve.
Good luck to you in your future contests, and you just you keep going out there and keep winning.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All
Thank you,
right.
Steve. Yep.
We'll see you, Billy Holland from North Georgia, from Grill Billy's Barbecue. What a great guy. What a great competitor. And he's good. He's good. If you're out there cooking, especially chili, probably cooking for second place because he's really good. All right, we're going to get out of here. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, you can catch this edition plus all the others on Spotify. I've got to go down and pull some pork butts to sell at the store tomorrow for lunch. Until then, we'll see you at the Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply and in the Knot Hole at the store. And until then, everybody cook out loud.